Hello and welcome to our new channel, Pass Down Cards. My name's Avi. This is my father.
Murray.
And I've been collecting for about 20 plus years.
And I started collecting when I was 9.
So I think that was right around Babe Ruth's rookie year.
Yeah, right around there.
And we're here to talk a little bit about our experience, share what we've learned, and tell you guys a little bit about our collection and what we have. And so first we'll start a little bit with our story and how we got into collecting.
Well, I started, as I said, when I was 9. My grandmother would give me a quarter so I could ride my bike over to Woolworths, which was a national five and dime, as they called it, and pick up 5 packs. Each pack was a nickel, and then I would ride home and open my packs. I only wish that I had saved some of those packs and not opened them because they'd be worth thousands of dollars today. But that's how I started collecting. I started collecting 61, 62, some 63, a lot of 64, and then a little bit more sporadically going forward over the next 15 or 20 years until about 20 or 22 years ago.
Yeah, and that's when I started collecting. We also collected with my brother. My first memory of it was probably 2005 or 2004, and we were in, I don't remember, but apparently we were in Maryland. And I do remember stopping at some convenience store or a gas station, and we went in, bought a few packs. I think they were Fleer. And I remember opening a Jeff Bagwell game used bat card. And I was sort of hooked from there. I thought it was the coolest thing I had ever seen. So that's really how I started collecting and how I think you got back into collecting.
Yes.
And from there, we started buying packs here and there at some of our local card shops. And eventually we said, well, it'd make more sense to buy boxes considering your sort of guaranteed hits in boxes. And
And it also impacted the price. The price was more favorable.
Right. And so then once we started buying boxes a little bit more, we started getting back really into collecting and buying individual cards, ripping boxes. I think you tried to complete some sets.
And I got my old cards back from my father who had stored them in the basement. Luckily, all those years, because you hear stories about people who had their cards thrown away by their parents when they went to college or they went out of the house. But I still had my cards. And then I started to buy collections, especially vintage. And over that time, I've put together numerous sets, bought a couple of sets. But that was really the origin of our serious collecting about 20 plus years ago.
Yeah, and so we really have gone through all the different sort of types of collecting, you could say. Mainly baseball, but we have some basketball and football as well. But we really started as just pure collectors, just trying to grow our collection and what we have as much as possible. And then as time went on, we tried to get a little bit more cost conscious about it, look at it more of an investment and a little bit of being able to, find value and potentially sell it for much higher later.
And one of the things I think that really got us hooked on the newer stuff 20 plus years ago was opening up some amazing hits, which we've had. And once you get something that's really extraordinary, that kind of motivates you to keep going. What are a couple of your favorite hits that we've had?
We've had a lot of really good ones. I'd say some of my most vivid memories are opening a Thurman Munson cut signature from I don't even remember if it was Legendary Cuts or if it was
No, it was a
like SP Origins or something.
something like that. Yes, and it was a one of two.
And another great one is on the night of Derek Jeter's final game I think it was, or was it the final game at Old Yankee Stadium? One or the other. Whitey Ford or Yogi Berra throughout the first pitch. And I remember that night we were opening and we opened a booklet of Whitey Ford and Yogi Berra game used autograph from Triple Threads.
2 of 5.
And that was an awesome memory as well. Those are probably the two most vivid memories I have.
But we've opened up a lot of other great cards as well.
Yeah.
And that's the fun.
We absolutely have. And sort of why we're starting to make a channel now is because we feel that we've learned quite a bit, and we feel that we have a lot to share and hopefully help other families get involved with collecting and sort of understand collecting from multiple points of view. And we also feel that there's a little bit of a gap or a couple gaps potentially in the hobby. We feel that maybe buying and selling has become a little bit cumbersome and expensive, and that there's a pretty high barrier to entry. And we sort of want to figure out if we can find a solution for that or help people get started at a lower barrier.
And that's something that, given our experience and the great experience we've had, the three of us, our other son and my other son, Avi's brother, we've had wonderful experiences. We've gone all over the state buying collections. We've met some very interesting people and heard their stories and collected some great stuff, bought great stuff from a lot of these different people. We've also gone, we started 20 years ago this year, going to the National Sports Card Collector Show. This year it'll make 20 years that we haven't gone every year, but we're going in a few weeks, and we'll be doing a video from the show as well, and one when we get home. I'll probably get a box, and we'll break a box on our video. But we believe that we have a lot to offer, both experienced collectors and young collectors, from all of the different experiences we've had, the mistakes we've made, the things we've learned, good things we've done, and even those who have done it for a long time might be reminded of some better or different ways to do things.
Yeah, and we've, you mentioned we've been to the National. We've really collected in countless different areas. We've collected at the National, we've collected local card shows. We've collected or went and got autographs at baseball games and at the Arizona Fall League, which is a 2-month league where teams send their biggest prospects to get some more reps in the off season. We've gone and, as he mentioned, gone and bought collections, and we have a lot of crazy stories. Like as he mentioned, we've met a lot of people, and we've honestly grown our collection to be massive from a lot of these collections that we've bought. We have over 500 signed baseballs. We have several dozen signed bats. We have signed jerseys. We have hundreds of thousands of cards, and it's really culminated in a massive collection of everything you could think of, mainly baseball, but
yes, there's a little other, but dozens and dozens, hundreds of signed pictures, photos, different bits of memorabilia, tickets, not a lot of tickets, but some signed tickets. We've met players in different places. They've been generous enough to sign. When the boys were younger, they did a lot of chasing some autographs, and it's been a great experience for everybody. Sports collecting has a lot to teach, especially young boys and young girls, about different aspects of life. Absolutely.
And it's extremely fun, honestly, especially if you're doing it with your family. I mean, that's the only way I've known it. That's the only experience that we've had. But there have been amazing memories, and it's been really a great time and a lot of great experiences.
And we look forward to exploring a lot of those things with you going forward. We'll be putting up a couple of videos, trying to every week in a long form, maybe every couple weeks. Any suggestions you have or questions you have or things you'd like us to discuss, please drop in the comments.
Yeah, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll be coming out, as he mentioned, with handful of long form videos as well as shorts, but really we'll be having different series of videos. A lot of our shorts will be like card of the day, card giveaways potentially,
Yes.
and more of the long form might be box breaks, case breaks, as well as guides to collecting from different perspectives, as there is just collecting for the love of collecting and the love of the hobby. There's also the investing point of view. There's the flipping point of view. So there's a lot of different perspectives.
Different strategies that we can discuss, and you hopefully the collector will find the one that's best for them.
That's right. So let us know if there's anything that you think we should cover, and make sure to subscribe for more. Make sure to you subscribe for more videos and more content, and we'll be posting from the National very soon here once this video comes out. So thank you very much for watching, and we hope to
Thank you. Happy collecting.
we hope to see you soon.